of quick.
It gets up and goes.
It got some moves.
Some pep.
I tell you, sleepy cat is smash, sleepy cat is smash.
Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're doing a review on the 2019 Ram 1500 Laramie, which I actually just took delivery of a few days ago. I absolutely love this truck. I'll make my own videos on it, but since Kennedy, my girlfriend's in town, she's gonna do her point of view of the truck, and she's driving it, and I'm pretty scared right now because I just bought it. Sorry. So we're gonna get her point of view of the truck, the things that she likes and dislikes about driving it, and we'll go over some of the features if you don't know what they are. So enjoy this review by Kennedy. All right, so this isn't Kennedy's first impression. She's driven it a few times.
It's my fifth impression.
What's your favorite part about driving the vehicle?
I love how smooth it drives. Not comparing it to a car, but it drives like a car.
Yeah. A lot of the new trucks have like a sporty feel to them.
Yeah.
Because the suspension's tuned so well, but they can still tow a lot.
Yeah, and it feels super, super light. I don't feel like I'm driving a big boat.
Yeah.
It's not bumpy like your diesel was.
Yeah, like the steering's real light.
Yeah.
And we've had other half-ton trucks too, so not just comparing this to a diesel, but I've owned other half-tons and we've driven other half-ton trucks, and this one's definitely one of the smoothest. But yeah, coming from a diesel, this is a huge difference for us.
It's a 10 out of 10.
How do you feel about the interior?
Oh my gosh, I love it. I absolutely love it. It's, I mean,
we
everything about it.
We didn't get the 12-inch screen, but still.
I think the 12-inch screen is too much, honestly. Like, who needs, I mean, even a smaller screen than that would be perfect. Like, you don't need that much screen, you know?
Yeah, so this is the 8.4-inch. It's got navigation, Bluetooth, Sirius XM. It's got all your controls for the heated and cooled seats. You can even look up the backup camera. I'll do this because she's driving. She knows how to do this, but or maybe I haven't showed you this, but you can look at the backup camera while you're driving.
Look at that. It's like 4K right there.
So this was a huge upgrade, and Kennedy can attest to this. But the camera in the other truck sucked.
Oh
and even
gosh.
in the Hellcat too, it's really bad.
No, this is the best camera I've ever seen in a truck by far.
Yeah, the screen's super nice.
They've really upgraded.
How do you feel about the dash? All the, like the heads up with the speedometer.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love how you can see, I don't know if you can see from here, but you can see how many miles you have left. I like the way they did
rolls
that.
over.
Yeah,
it's
like
all digital.
rolls, yeah.
And you can set up the screen so it's got the 4 corners. So we have it as temperature, compass, battery voltage, and oil pressure, I think, and you can change all those, which is super nice. How do you like the seats?
They're super plush. Compared to your diesel, they were just, I don't know why, I guess it was the type of leather, but they were just stiff and not as comfortable as these. And these are, I could take a nap right in this second.
So if you didn't know, we had a Ram 2500 Longhorn, so top of the line, but the leather is a different type of leather and the seats were a lot firmer. This leather is super soft. It's even got little Alcantara right here too.
This isn't brown and it doesn't have the belt buckles
Yeah.
in the back. We're not the most country.
Yeah, so this is definitely a lot more modern look to it.
Yeah.
Here's someone with a diesel floor in it somewhere.
Behind us.
But yeah, this is definitely a lot more modern look to it. And look how big the back seat is. So this compared to the Mega Cab is like the same size as the Mega Cab without the extra spot behind the door. So it's huge back here. It's massive. Plenty of room for the dog.
Cake would be super happy.
All right, why don't you give us a little gas? Why don't we floor it here for a second? Floor it all up.
It says do not enter.
Oh man, what is this? We've never gone this way before.
I'm gonna floor it.
Not a good idea to floor it down the wrong way.
We're gonna go
so now we got to
this
turn around.
Turn around. Is this sketchy?
This is not the motel you want to take your nice girlfriend to.
Or your brand new Ram truck.
Or your brand new Ram. We may not make it out alive. Yeah, so we needed to go under and then go back that way.
I think we've come this way, but going this way. We've never
so you need
actually
to go left.
gone the other way.
Alright, how do you feel about, it does have Apple CarPlay. I think the cool thing is you can use Siri directly from the steering wheel.
Yeah, and Siri really picks up your voice really well. Like David, when we were on our way home driving, he said the full address, the city, the state, everything, and I was like, there's no way she's gonna mess up a number or something.
Yeah.
And she repeated it back to us, and it was on point.
Yeah, she was really good.
really, really good.
It's really responsive. The touchscreen too, show them how quick. This is really quick.
So especially the climate, like on the old diesel, I would literally have to like scroll and scroll just to get where I wanted it.
Yeah.
And this it's super responsive.
Yeah,
I love it.
Really nice.
And the heated and cooled seats, so right here you have 3 options instead of 2, and they're way better than.
Yeah, the three levels is
like
nice.
I can actually feel my bum getting warmer.
All right. A lot of people have been wondering, how do you feel about the volume knob to put it in gear?
I don't mind it, but I'm just afraid that
I'm
gonna like knock it into reverse or something, which I feel like
it won't let you, but
yeah, I feel like there should be a safety feature that won't let you do that, but that is my fear.
Yeah. It's cool once you get used to it. It looks really cool. It's better than having the big gear selector up top or the column shift. I mean, that's the column shifter. It's better than having that and the center console.
I've caught myself trying to
reverse. You just gotta get used to it.
Yeah.
So with not putting it up there or in here, you get a ton more room. While she's driving, I'll show you the center console. So we've got this one. Then you pull it up again. You've got all this cool measuring stuff. And then, so you've got this bottom area also. You can only fill it to here because you have the ability to slide this top piece back. And then it opens up again up here. So then in here, they do make a wireless charging one. I think it comes on the Longhorn and the Limited, and it's an upgrade. You can also buy this piece from Mopar. I think it's 200 bucks. We may end up doing it, but you put your phone there and it wirelessly charges. But that's a whole other package that I didn't get because some of the other stuff I didn't need. It's got the 115 volt outlet down there, which is super nice. And then you've got your USBs up there with an aux cord, phone holder. Where's your phone at? Let's put your phone in there. So that Ram started doing that. It's pretty cool. So you would put it in there and it would wirelessly charge if we had the wireless charging system.
Which I don't think is necessary.
Yeah, Kennedy's not too fond of it. We don't know how good it works, but so tons of storage room. This one's kind of a cool feature. You press that and it slides up. And then you got your regular glove box down there. There's the door panel. It's pretty cool. Pretty standard. This does have the Alpine system. You like this system. We were bumping yesterday.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It's really, really nice.
Especially in the back. It's got speakers up top, which is not normal. And it makes it really, when we were sitting in the back yesterday, we're like, damn.
It's like surround sound.
Yeah. No, it sounded really cool.
It's really nice.
The stereo is by far one of the coolest features. It's got 9 speakers and a sub from Alpine. And I believe if you get the Limited or Longhorn, I think it goes up to 15 speakers, which is just...
Oh my.
It's a little much. We don't have the panoramic roof. That would have been a cool feature, but with that, you get a bunch of other stuff too, so it kind of ups the price of the truck. Not really necessary. It's just one of the cool features to have. This does have front and rear sensors, which is super nice, especially when you're parking. Right, Kennedy?
Yes.
Well, like when we go up to the gas station, it's got like the yellow barriers and you can't see them when you have a truck. So
or like the time we went to United and I almost...
Yeah.
No, I definitely did hit your door.
No shit. You're telling me this on camera?
No, you didn't.
All right, end the vlog here. We got something to talk about. But it's got your tow haul mode. It doesn't have the trailer brake, but it would go right here. I'm gonna add that on. But I do have the 392 gear, so it does have the higher towing capacity.
And it comes with the CD player, which
not many vehicles come with CD players anymore, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah,
We need to figure out a way that we can watch Netflix up here while we're traveling.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Another cool feature is all the lights inside are LEDs finally. So the headlights, she hasn't driven at night yet, she's sleeping. But I drove at night, and LED headlights, LED fog lights, LED tail lights, super nice. You don't have to worry about upgrading those down the road. Except when they do go out, if they ever do, they'll be really expensive to fix.
All right, well, let's hope those don't go out.
Yeah, probably not.
I think overall it's a really nice truck for what you're paying.
Yeah.
You know?
They have tons of incentives and rebates on these right now.
Especially comparing the diesel to this, like, there's no comparison.
The only reason why you'd get the diesel is if you really had to tow
like if you really
above
needed
12,000 pounds.
to do,
But we drive, I mean, I drive this every day. This is my daily driver. And she'll drive it on the weekends or when we go out of town, and
diesel's just not necessary.
Yeah, we don't need the diesel, and it's a lot to drive around. It's just too much. It's too much truck for what we do.
Yeah.
And this will tow any car we put behind it just fine, as long as it's an open trailer. So it's got we need to set these up still. Joseph showed us last night because we're not very smart, but we need to set up the seat memory. So we'll set up number 1 for me because I'm numero uno in this truck, and we'll set up number 2 for her, and then that way you can just press a button and it goes to your setting.
Since I sit all the way up.
Yeah, since Kennedy sits on the steering wheel. Pretty cool. I mean, there's no bed liner. I need to add the lights for the bed. It didn't come with those, but I think we're gonna put a cover on it and use it as lockable storage, because I don't ever put stuff that's upright that stands above the bed. So I think we'll just get like a tonneau cover or something and use it as like lockable storage when we go places.
That'll be nice.
But like tools, gas cans, stuff like that we need to.
Especially when we go racing.
Yeah, so because we'll have an open trailer, and so we won't be able to lock stuff, you know, there. So I want to be able to put it in the bed and lock it. So let's give it, when it turns green, she's going. And we'll show you kind of the acceleration. It gets up and goes pretty good. Floor it all the way. That is not all the way. Why are you always so scared to floor it? Okay, you definitely didn't floor it.
Okay, well, just let me try again.
Well, now there's a car in front of us.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, man. Every time I say floor it, you just always half throttle. I'm like, no, all the way.
Half throttle, girl. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, just for a couple seconds. Okay, it's pretty quick.
It gets up and goes.
It got some moves.
Some pep.
And someone asked, it was actually my friend Colin. He's like, do you miss the turbo diesel? And the turbo diesel is very laggy. When you floor it, it takes a second for the turbo to completely spool up and to kick in. Plus, that truck is a lot heavier than this truck. And I want to do a video, and I think we're going to, of my truck racing Rachel's, because hers is a 6.7 turbo diesel, but it's tuned and deleted, exhaust intake, pretty much the basic stuff. So it's quicker than my truck was. So I'd like to see like the real difference, because this truck's so much lighter. And it still has like, I think 395 horsepower, like 410 foot-pounds torque, so it's not bad. It's got a decent amount of power, and
okay, we have some runners.
We're not in a Mustang. We can't run these kids over. Sorry, dudes. And so I think it'd be really interesting to see how fast it is. Any final thoughts?
I think it's a 10 out of 10. And comparing it to your past gas truck, which was the Ford, the white Ford, I think this one is a lot nicer in the inside, at least.
You can tell them why you like the Ford. There's only one reason.
I just like the body style, but way better than Dodge. But the new the new Ram.
I know, it's hard to get used to.
Yeah, even Joseph is calling it a Dodge. I'm not the only one. But anyways, I've always loved the Ford's body styles better.
Yeah,
but
I still do. I love Fords. I think they look cool.
But comparing the inside,
this is.
I mean, yeah, Ford is still a little basic.
Yeah, they're a little behind.
A little bit.
But yeah, this outside has grown on me a lot, though.
Yeah, no, me too. Well, and honestly, you're the one driving it. It's your truck. Yeah. You're the one that's gonna be inside every day.
Yeah, so you're inside it, so.
I think the inside is probably a little bit more important than the outside.
Yeah. And Side note, we almost got a Bighorn to save more money, but we got this cheaper than the Bighorn. So, yeah, your boy Dave had to do some scrambling, dambling with the guy, but
we got it done.
we got it done. So, yeah, what they wanted for the Bighorn, I was like, I came here for the Laramie, and I'll be taking it for this price. We went back and forth, but if you stay, you know, 4 hours past their closing time, you can usually get what you want. So, but had a really good time working with those guys in Oklahoma. Might go back there if we ever need another vehicle. But final thoughts?
I love it.
She loves it.
It's
Kennedy approves.
That's what matters.
So make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe. If you want to see more videos on the Ram, comment down below. We are still selling the Hellcat currently, and we are looking for the next vehicle for the channel, which most likely be some type of street car, race car. So, but if you want to see more videos of the Ram, let us know down below. I won't be doing a lot of stuff to this one, but there will be a few things I want to do to it. I never really did anything to the Ram 2500 because I just wasn't really interested in that truck and I didn't like it that much. But I really like this truck, so there will be a few mods coming to the channel on this, plus lots of videos on it because it is my daily driver. So let me know what you guys think down below. If you could get a half-ton truck, would you get a Chevy 1500, a GMC 1500, and Ford F-150, or the Ram 1500, which was the Motor Trend Truck of the Year? Put her on blast. She almost hit the truck. So let us know down below. If you have one, let me know how much you like it. If you have, because I just got mine. So if you've had yours longer than me, which you probably have if you own one, let me know how much you like it. But make sure you always comment, like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Snapchat at VanV39. Follow Kennedy at Kennedy McCall.
And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Backwood lit, it's this pushing head.